Welcome back to Cigar Exploration USA. Got a 20th anniversary sun-grown. Believe it or not, I have never smoked one of these on my channel. I smoked the other two 20th anniversaries, the Connecticut and the Maduro. Can't wait to give this thing a try. It smells like almonds, sawdust. Just has a really good smell. Hard to describe this. I'm gonna get a V-cut on this thing and get it going right away. Also got a whiskey pairing to go with it today. I'm excited about that as well. All right, that looks beautiful. Wow, just a wide open draw on that. There's that V-cut. Nice clean V-cut on there. All right, let's get it toasted up. Cold draw is a little rubber. A little citrus on there, some kind of a lemon, but a real weak, kind of a lemony, maybe a little lemon peel or something. It's interesting. Let's get it toasted up. All right, got this triple flame lighter. Gotta watch this thing. I've burnt some cigars with it. Just take your time, be a little careful. Yeah, I couldn't believe it when I went back into my records and my research. Never smoked a 20th anniversary sun-grown before. I had a short posted that said it. I was smoking that, but it wasn't. It was a Connecticut. That smells so good. It smells like cinnamon, like a little bit of burnt toast. I'm also so excited about this whiskey today. If you saw the thumbnail, you already know what I'm drinking. Can't wait to try it. I'm hoping it's not a gimmicky whiskey. It's possible it is, so fingers crossed. I just can't say enough good things about these Perdomos. I know he draw tests all these things, but man, they just have the best draw. Which, if you've been following my channel, I think that's probably my #1 criteria. Has to have a good draw. Without a good draw, it doesn't matter how good the cigar is. And in my experience, it doesn't matter how you cut it. Whether you put a straight cut, a V-cut, you punch this thing, take your pocket knife out, put 2 slits in it, doesn't matter. If it has a good draw, the cut's not gonna make a difference. Just need to get air flowing through the end of it. Interesting day today. Thunderstorms rolling through here. Been dying to smoke this cigar. I found it in the bottom of a pile of cigars and didn't realize I hadn't smoked it. Just thought it was an extra one. Turns out, never smoked it before. So what am I getting, right? Spice. Definitely some leathery spiciness for sure. On the retro, that sawdust and rubber comes back a little. I hope you guys don't think when I say rubber, I'm saying it as a negative thing, because I'm not. It's like you walk into a tire store, that rubber smell. It's not necessarily a bad smell. I get it. Maybe you don't want to smoke it, but it's a lot of cashew, a lot of nut. Cashew seems to be the go-to. Cashew, sawdust, roasted nut dust, whatever you want to call it. That's what I'm getting on here. I don't remember what I paid for this, but these are 10, 11, 12 bucks. So if you're keeping track, write this down as an $11 cigar. All right, let's put some of this whiskey in a glass. We need to do that right away. Pronto. Today I've got the 2XO. This is the Oak series. This is the American Oak. This is the first one that they released. This is an expensive bottle. About $70 in my local liquor store. I picked it up for $65. Get off there, bug. Picked it up for $65. I'm really hoping it's not gimmicky. I heard some good things about it. So they take the ropes with the pieces of wood and put them in the barrel. So it says that it is a 2 times oak, but they don't put it in a second oak barrel like Woodford Reserve Double Oak does. This is essentially a double oak product, 92 proof, 46% alcohol, produced and bottled by Prestige Beverage Group in Louisville, Kentucky. So we don't think they're distilling this either. I'm just really hoping that this isn't a gimmicky type of thing, and this is going to give us that sort of double oaked that we're looking for. All right, let's do a cork pull. Pretty good. It's got a real cork. It's little. It says 2XO on it. This has been out for a while. There's several other ones in this, in the oak series. All right, let's get it in a glass. Has a strong smell. It looks viscous, kind of thick, which is always a good sign for me. I like them when they're thick like that. All right, get it wiped off so I don't get it all over the table like always. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you guys have had this. Let me know what you guys are drinking, what you guys are smoking. Yeah, it has a real good smell. It smells like butterscotch. It's a lot of citrus on this thing too. Puts that cigar citrus to shame. You're getting a lot of orange on this, orange zest. Not like on the cigar, you got a little lemon peel, which is the most minor lemon you can get. This, you're getting orange zest. Almost the inside of an orange on here. I mean, it's so orangey. It's maybe some sort of like a peanut brittle, like a sweet peanut smell. Man, I really hope this thing doesn't disappoint. I just got to give that 2 or 3 minutes just to air out here. Really happy to see some sunshine. It's been raining here for days. Perdomo's got a little bit of an uneven burn, which is very not like it, but it'll fix itself. These cigars are so high quality. I have nothing but good things to say. If they don't fit your flavor profile, then I understand, but I love them, and the quality is just unmatched. Things getting nuttier. Yeah, just wood and nuts. Like I said, in the most possible complimentary way. All right, come on. Come through on a $70 bottle of essentially what they're selling as double oaked. It's not double oaked. It doesn't say it on here, but I looked into it because it says two times oak by Dixon Dedman. Doesn't give you a lot of information, but you go on the website and it does. I wanted to check it out. I needed to know how this bottle was produced, how they double oaked it, because there's a lot of stuff out there. So I did my research, still bought it anyway. They put in, it's literally like a rope with round shaped pieces of oak on it, and they stick it down in the barrel, in the bung hole of the barrel, and place it in there for X amount of time to get it as oaky as they want. I'm cool with all that. I would really like something besides Woodford Double Oaked to just rule the scene, because nothing comes close to that stuff. All right, here we go. My mouth's watering. Like I said, butterscotch, lemon peel, some caramely sweetness. All right, here we go. Well, I can tell you first sip in, It might be good. We'll find out. We got to drink more of it, but it's no Woodford Double Oak, that's for sure. Honey and like buttercream on the mouth, on the palate. Then it finishes kind of spicy. Starts out real sweet and then goes into like a vanilla cream. Quite frankly, just not that remarkable, honestly. Yeah, was really hoping to get more out of this. Having a channel like this started out with me just exploring on my own. And, the natural thing is you want to explore more stuff. So for me, I keep going and trying new things. And most of which, compared to things I already know, sort of disappoint me. I haven't had anything new lately that really blows my mind, which is a shame. But I got gifted a half bottle of the Woodford Double Oaked. And I was really hoping that at some point down the line I could do a comparison video with this and that. There's no way. There's just no comparison. I might as well title this video Woodford Double Oak beats every other double oaked up, because that's what it does. I think the Woodford's a slight lower proof, like 90 point something, where this is 92, but ooh, that cigar got sweet there a little bit. Because of the bourbon, I'm assuming. Yeah, the 2XO Kentucky product, a high price range on there. I think the only thing that so far for me, because I haven't had a Peerless, and there's a couple other Double Oak, products that are really highly rated out there. The only thing that even competes with the Woodford is the Penelope Toasted. So it's not called a Double Oaked, but you drink that Woodford Double Oaked, and it's like a marshmallow bomb in your mouth. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, those barrels that they have that stuff in. Those barrels are like gold. And with this stuff being on sale at about $65, that's the same price as the Woodford. So I thought I'll give it a go. The Penelope Toasted in my liquor store, same thing, about $65. They're all in the same area. I was hoping to find another gem. Save yourself the money. Go for the Penelope if you don't like Woodford. Or if you're sick of Woodford, or if you just, But the Woodford's the best one. I mean, as far as double oak bourbons, I don't see how anybody beats it. For my taste, anyway. This is good. It's just, if you poured me this and you said, what is this? I wouldn't tell you it was a double oaked bourbon. I would say, I might even put this on Penelope and say this is Penelope something. Penelope's standard offering, because it ain't Penelope Toasted, I can tell you that. Doesn't matter what I drink with this cigar. This cigar is so good. It's making up for everything. It smells good, it tastes good, it looks good, it draws good. It's just unbeatable. Especially for the price. I mean, I'm sure this guy has done, Nick Perdomo has done multiple market tests on this thing to understand his market. He has this thing priced where it needs to be to make the most money, sell the most cigars, I'm sure. But man, I mean, I feel like this is a deal at $11. Yeah, you pick a Gurkha up, great cigars, love them. I'm getting them $5 a piece a lot. Pick one of those up. You've got about a 75% chance that thing's going to be super. You pick one of these up, I'd say it's 99.9. I mean, twice as much money for one of these probably, depending on your market, where you're at, what you're buying. But you just can't beat it. The only thing that beats his 20th anniversaries is his 10th anniversaries and his 12-year aged, in my opinion. But guess who got themselves some 30th anniversaries? This guy. So I'll be smoking one of those soon. Absolutely. I'm going to try one of them, and I don't think it's going to beat it. I think they're going to go in order 10, 20, 30 for favorites. That's my prediction. If that 30 sneaks in there ahead of the 20, I'll be surprised. It ain't getting ahead of the 10. No way. No way. That 10th anniversary champagne, all of them. But the champagne one is just a butter. It's a candy stick. It's beautiful. It's a buttery, smooth, soft, supple treat when you smoke it. This one's good. This one's good, but the other one's a little better. Yeah, this thing's kicking ass right now. I love it. It's just creamy and nutty and spicy. Got all the stuff going for it. What's you guys' favorite Perdomo? Give me a comment. Let me know what your favorite one you've ever had is. Mine's the 10th anniversary champagne, just because it's so different from all of them and so great. Those 12-year age though, I smoked one of those on this channel. Go check out that video. I smoked it with, I drank Eagle Rare while I smoked it. Great pairing. Other ones, the Maduros are good too, but there's something about that 10th anniversary that just makes you feel like a king when you're smoking it. All right, we're gonna ash this thing. Don't have an ashtray right now, so we are just throwing the ash into the grass, hoping for the best. It's a little dangerous, although it has been raining here. I'll show you guys the cigar band again. This thing is just killer, man. Just one big cigar band on here. Beautiful colors. This is the only one that is black here. The Connecticut and the Maduro are both red. They're opposites. So the bottom is red here, where it says 20th on the Connecticut and the Maduro. And then the top is different than this too. This is the only one that is the most unique color palette of the 20th anniversaries. He's got 3 of them. Connecticut, sun-grown here, and the Maduro. So I've completed my journey with the 20th anniversaries. It took me a long time. It took me 8 or 9 months to get to this point. Although I had forgotten and thought I smoked one of these and never did. So smoked the 10th anniversary sun-grown, and the lot 23 sun-grown, but not this 20th. Man, that's good. Such great flavor profile right there. All right, let's go back to this. Ooh, wow. A lot of butterscotch now. Like, smack me in the face butterscotch. And that sweet sort of, is it peanut brittle? You guys call it that? That caramely, peanutty candy? It's like in pieces that are like broken. That's what it makes me think of. And citrus, like a lot of citrus. A lot of orange. Yeah. Smells, unfortunately, it smells better than it tastes. Although, let me taste it again. Yeah, a lot of honey and kind of butteriness, as well as a little spice at the end. This is a weird one. This is interesting. I'll be curious because, you know, this is the neck pour. So I'd be curious to see in a couple weeks how this thing drinks. Because it's giving me more each time. But when I say it's interesting, I'm saying that because it starts the strongest and then finishes the worst. So it smells the best. It smells great. Like it's the nose on this thing is killer. And then you drink it. I wouldn't use the D word. I'm not disappointed when it hits your palate. And then it eases into some sort of just kind of like little light pepper, and it just kind of goes away. I'll tell you when it's gone. Yeah, it's pretty much gone. So it doesn't finish real strong. It actually seems to start the strongest by the nose. And then as it goes through the front of the mouth to the back of the throat, it finishes a little weak. It finishes just kind of like light spicy with no real, it's not really giving me anything to write home about at the end. And I wouldn't say thin. It's not thin by any means either. You know, they're not, I don't think it's a $70 bottle. You know, I'm not upset that I spent $65, but I think this is more about a $50 bottle in my opinion. How much is it where you live? How much do you pay for this? How much have you seen it for? Am I getting robbed? It smells so, it is a really good one on the nose. You know, I see people blind in whiskey all the time, and they should almost do rounds of each thing. So do a round of the nose. Which one wins on the nose? You know, they'll say, oh, this one's better than that one on the nose, but they never really, you know, they don't rate it on the nose. They rate it overall, which is fine. I get it. People's time is valuable. We can't spend all year, you know, just nosing whiskeys and telling you which one smells the best. But this thing, if that were the case, this thing's going far on the nose. Whoa. What is that? Getting something else. Something completely different. Cinnamon? No way. No way there's cinnamon. Yeah. Cinnamon. Like a very faint cinnamon smell. Like those little people talk about it all the time. I use it as an example all the time. The little cinnamon candies, the little red hot things. You know, the tiny, real little, like real little guys. You pour a few of them in your hand and pop them in. If anybody remembers being a kid, they're like little chewy things once you break the outside. It's kind of like a Skittle, but it's a cinnamon flavored little thing. Yeah, butterscotch, peanut brittle, lemon peel, and now amazingly somehow a little cinnamon. It's not the cigar. Although the cigar gave me a little cinnamon in the beginning, I think. That's the other thing, right? Pairings. Are they, you know, is this one playing off of this one? Am I getting the cinnamon and the bourbon because I'm getting it in the stick? I mean, I don't think so, honestly. Wow. Best cigar I've smoked since the last Perdomo I smoked. That's a tough one for all you other cigar guys out there, but it's true. Smoked Rocky Patel 10th anniversary. I mean, I could go down the list. Look at my channel. Look at my shorts and my videos. I mean, I've smoked a ton of stuff recently. This thing just beats them all. This isn't even the best one. The 10th anniversary and the Maduro, I think, are even better than this. Yeah, I'm sticking by that. Sticking by my story. Yeah, I mean, this is the least enjoyable of the three, and this thing still beats out everything else. I hate to keep trashing it, but at least, you know, the Traveler whiskey gave me nothing for 35 bucks, 40 bucks retail, MSRP, whatever you want to call it. This, at least at 70 bucks, 65 on sale. At least this thing's giving me a nose. Hey, maybe one night I won't want to drink it. I'll just pour myself this and just sniff it all night. Man, that's fantastic. At least it has some redeeming quality. Again, it doesn't drink bad. It's not a bad whiskey. It's just not quite what I was hoping for. I was hoping for some oak, baby. Some wood in here. Some wood. Whoa. Listen, I will follow up. 2 weeks from now, I will make another video eating my words if this thing opens up and turns oaky, but it's not gonna open up and turn oaky. So I have a video on my channel. Look up the Ozark Distilleries whiskey. That stuff changed in the most amazing way. It got so good after it was open for 2 weeks, but that is literally the only bottle I've ever had on this channel that had a dramatic change after being opened up. Most stuff, I hate to say it, again, my palate is what it is. Maybe it's not that great, I'm not sure, but most of this stuff stays the same. Maybe gets a little better. This nose gets any better. We got a contender for the nose of the year. Oh. So nice taking a sip of it like that and then smelling the cigar smoke. Just smelling the end of it burning. Now I get to have the pleasure of actually taking a draw off of it with that bourbon still in the back of my throat. Man, that was good. Oh, that was so good. Like I said, I could be drinking any other bourbon with this cigar and it would still be good. But I could drink Zachariah Harris with this and it wouldn't matter. Damn. Perdomo. I'm gonna come see you one day, Nick. What is it? Where you live? Miami Lakes? Miami something? Florida? I'm gonna come see you one day. I was in Florida last year too. I should have just went. Just didn't have time. I love when you're on vacation and you don't have time. Like, how are you on vacation but you don't have time to do anything? It's crazy. It's just crazy. Never seen anything like this before either on the cut end. Inside there, it's like a really light piece of leaf. You see it in there? It cut smooth. I mean, it cut strong. It was great. Everything's great, but that's interesting looking. There it is. It almost looks like a little peanut in there or something. It's crazy looking. Man. Something hit my head there. I mean, I guess, okay, let's find a criticism with Perdomo, right? The only criticism I have for them, the only thing I can think of that's even slightly tarnishes them whatsoever, is the fact that their cigars do burn pretty fast. You know, we're about 30 minutes in. You know, this thing's about halfway. This is a pretty big size. I don't know exactly what size it was, because again, it was a fine in the bottom of my little humidor thing, but I think it's a 50, I think it's their, it's not a Gordo, because that's a big boy one. That's like a 6 by something. And it's bigger than the Robusto. It's probably like an Epicure. That would be the size. That my guess would be the size, like an Epicure size. Because I know there's guys and girls out there that, you know, an hour is a minimum they expect and want out of a cigar. If I get 45 minutes and I enjoy it, I'm thrilled. I couldn't be happier. Some people, though, they expect, you know, an hour and a half, something like that. I don't think most people are going to get an hour and a half out of this thing. I'm surprised I got anything in my mouth at all. It's just one little piece, but I'm even surprised about that. You know, I wonder too. I wonder if, you know, putting those oak chains, they're called, into the barrel, if that even, you know, would this have still smelled as good? Or is the smell, is the 2 times oak giving it this aroma? Because if it does, I don't know. I can't remember last time I smelled something this good. Last thing I had that really blew my mind was the Pikesville rye, but it didn't have this nose. It just had, it had everything else but the nose. This wins on the nose over that. Man, this thing smells so good. Finish is a little weak. A little weak. Not a lot weak, a little weak. It's a little weak. Again, not crazy weak, a little weak. Yeah, show that liquid. Show that sweet juice right there. Got good color though. Color's pretty strong. You know what I always say about the color though? Nobody gives a shit about the color. Wow. Oh my God. Oh. That does smell amazing. Whew. That is an incredible aroma on there. Incredible. Incredible aroma. Leave me alone, B. I've only ashed this thing one time. That's how tight the ash is on this thing. Got a bug just attacking my forehead. Come on, camera, start working. As soon as you touch your camera, it starts thinking you want to do stuff. Man, oh man, this cigar. Some technical difficulties over here. I'm almost getting, it's got to be the combo of the two, because I'm getting the vanilla tastiness, the creaminess in the cigar now. But I've got the bourbon all over my palate. It's just sitting in there waiting for the cigar smoke. My local cigar lounge does not carry these Perdomos. I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's because he just has other stuff. He's got the DBLs. Can't find them anywhere besides where he's got them. So, but maybe it's because nobody would smoke anything but these if this is what he had. I don't know. I noticed a lot of cigar lounges don't have them. I think I saw these at Cigars International obviously has them. That's where I got this stick. And I think Smokey's had them. Smokey Cigar Lounge. Not Suburban though. Suburban's my closest one. I've never seen them there. Handcrafted. You betcha. Well, I think I overpaid for this whiskey a little bit, but that's what you get for trying something with a little bit of a gimmicky deal to it. But it's tough. It's tough for me. I'm trying to explore different stuff. It's tough to resist something in Kentucky with a double oaked, 2 times oak, whatever they want to call it. But this is definitely not a bad pair, and I am definitely not disappointed today. Ash this thing for the second time. I don't know how much stock you guys put into ash. If you think, you know, a sign of a good cigar is only ashing it 3 times, 4 times, then this thing is leading the category in that. It's only the second time I'm going to ash it. Let's take the cigar band off. Take a look at that one last time. You know me and cigar bands, big fan. You eat with your eyes first. I smoke with my eyes first. I see a pretty cigar band, I'm a sucker. Okay, so here we go. This thing is gorgeous. There it is. Just beautiful. Got the raised lettering, obviously. Nothing on the back, but you don't need nothing on the back. When you're that pretty in the front, you don't need nothing on the back. Come on, let's go, focus. I hate that I touched the camera. As soon as you touch it, it never wants to cooperate. That's a trick for you. You amateur YouTubers like me, just turn your camera on and don't touch it once it's on. Because if you do, a bug bit me. That's why I'm itchy up top. Struggling here. It's a damn good bourbon. Even at the end, it's good. I don't think anybody's gonna comment and say, yeah, that's a shitty bourbon that you're drinking. It's good. It just didn't deliver what I thought it was gonna deliver. It delivered a hell of a nose and a very decent palate, above average palate, I'd say. And then the finish is a little weak. I don't know. I didn't watch any reviews on this. All I did was look up the whiskey to see how they 2 times the oak. I hate saying that. 2 times the oak. 2 times oak. 2 times oak. I hate saying it like that. But I just wanted to know what they did to make it 2 times oak. You know? What did you do? But I know why. I mean, I know how. They put it in chains of little oak pieces from charred American new oak barrels. Or not new, yeah, charred American new oak barrels. Little chunks of it, little pieces of it. So again, nothing bad here. There's nothing bad right now on this channel. It's just not what I expected, what I anticipated from it. That's all. Is that so bad? No, definitely not. The nose, though. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little crazy with the nose, but this will be the video that I nose whiskey the most in for sure. Oh my gosh. Just citrus bomb, butterscotch bomb, cinnamon, and just caramel peanut candy. Such a great nose. What is that? What is in this Perdomo that just keeps me being shocked when I take up drag off of it? What is that? What is that background flavor there? Is that just love? Is that what love tastes like? Is that just am I just tasting tobacco, and is that just their tobacco profile that I'm getting that's just so damn good? It's just that soil where you grow these tobacco leaves that's just that damn good. I just have the absolute privilege of smoking this cigar and enjoying that flavor. That maybe one day I'll be able to fully explain. But right now, I can just sit here in awe and not really understand what it is, but just know that it's damn good. These cigars don't get hot. They don't get crazy on fire, you know, an inferno of freaking heat. You know, it's hot here, it's hot where I'm squeezing, and then you get to about, I'll be honest, you get to about halfway and there's no heat. I can hold my fingers here all day. You know, we're into the last third, I would say. Although I'll probably burn my lips on this thing at the end because I'll be wanting to smoke it and be sad it's gone. The camera is just really crazy right now. I don't know what's going on. Well, if you made it this far, sorry that the camera work is getting out of control. I don't know what's happening. The thing just blew out now. It's like crazy. It just looks crazy on my end. Hopefully it doesn't look that bad on yours. It looks literally horrible. I don't want to I keep touching it. It doesn't matter. Once you touch it, it's done. Most people would probably just edit it, but I'm not editing my videos. I just don't want to. I want to give it to you guys raw. I'm having camera problems, you know? That's it. It is what it is. It's getting more peppery now, more strong. Real good though. I got something going on later. I'll probably smoke another cigar. Whatever cigar I smoke is just going to disappoint me compared to this. Like, it's never going to be this good, which is just a shame. But like I said, the privilege to be able to smoke this thing, I should be happy to just to be able to be here and smoke it. So it's bright out here. Holy smokes. Put this thing down again. Let it cool off a little bit. Let it chill out. Enjoy the smell of it. It smells so good. You know, a little hidden pleasure of mine is when I go somewhere and I'm standing somewhere to get in line, or I'm in line somewhere and I can smell cigar smoke. I always I'm like, man, that is damn enjoyable. Whoever's smoking whatever they're smoking, it smells so good. Yeah, it's just good bourbon. It's good. It just didn't give me that 2 times double oaked, you know? It is good though. It's good stuff. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys are drinking. What you're smoking. You know, what are you guys smoking? I don't hear a lot from people recently. You know, here and there somebody will tell me. Let me know, guys. Let me know what's going on. It's a tough cigar to put down. It's a tough cigar to put down and not touch. Man. This bottle had like a foil top that you pull a little pull top thing. I took it off before the video. I don't want to deal with it out here. I've had too many times where I'm struggling. You know, look, it's got this like, it's like a piece of crushable, you know, foil. It's the best way I can describe it. Tough keeping these things clean, you know. It's a great lighter though. This is that Bugatti again. The V cutter in it. It's a good lighter. Definitely recommend it if you can get it for nothing, like I did. $50 lighter. Bought some cigars, got it for free from Cigars International. Can't beat that. I'm just filling airtime here, trying to let the cigars cool down. In case you didn't notice, my favorite thing to do with a cigar, favorite way to smoke a cigar is when it's kind of calmed down. I call this the calm drag, where it's like this. It's not too hot, and you just put it in your mouth, and you can kind of retro, you know, while you're smoking it, and just kind of calmly smoke it. I think that's where you'll experience the most flavors, best taste out of it, especially in the beginning. I definitely think that a cigar is better in the beginning. Maybe it's because, you know, you just lit it up and you're excited about it. I don't know, but and then I get it in my mouth and I just can't help but just crush it. Which I just got another great flavor right there. Again, not exactly sure what that is. I think it's just Perdomo, it's tobacco. Yeah. Can't wait to explore those 30th anniversaries on here. Got a couple of them coming up soon. Can't wait. Looking forward to it, obviously. Give me a comment. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Something else in my mouth surprises me. The cut is so clean on the end. Give me a comment though. Let me know what you guys are drinking, what you're smoking. You know, I'm always interested in it. I read everybody's comments. Let me know if you had this 2XO. If you think that the nose is the best part, like I do. Looking forward to hearing from you guys. I'll be making more videos. Hopefully daily. Should be daily. We'll see what happens. You know how life is. Things get interesting. Looking forward to seeing you guys in the next video.